Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. Well, Singy, he's been really up against it lately. Major struggles at the plate, but perhaps today he gets it going again.
Yeah, Boog, he needs to find his rhythm out there and just simplify his mindset in the box. I know it's easier said than done, but you just got to see the ball, hit the ball.
We'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, the lefty, Mitchell Parker. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
And now the right fielder,
Leading
Lars
off for the
Nootbaar.
Cardinals, right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Hit on the ground to short, Abrams. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Cardinals lineup now.
Batting second, left
And
fielder,
it's clear the most important job
Donovan.
they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals.
Let's go, Parker.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Makes a nice running catch. And there are two down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Wilson Contreras stands in here, takes ball one
no
low.
strike.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the grab, and that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. Back after this on the show. Back here in Nationals Park. And today's starter, it's Sonny Gray. What do we have on him?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ahmed Rosario leading things off and takes a strike. And the pitch.
Ball one.
Ground ball left side.
Nope,
And
foul ball.
foul ball. This to center field. Scott makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting second.
As we take a look at the Nationals
Jacob
lineup.
Young.
And Chris, this offense is facing a defense that is well known for kicking the ball around a bit. How aware are you offensively of a bad defensive team?
Well, you're not like completely aware because you're really focusing on your approach. But I think when you know about a team and how they can be sloppy and as it plays out in a ball game, you're more intent on saying with 2 strikes, I got to make sure that I put the ball in play. Because even if I don't get a knock, there's a chance they commit an error and it leads to us scoring more runs. I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
On a line out towards center. Lays out and makes the play.
You love to see when a guy's
Batting
hungry to
third.
make a play.
Third
Right there, an
baseman,
excellent diving
Nathaniel.
catch.
No.
You could absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Two down, base is empty. Nathaniel low up to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And the Nationals gone in order. Scoreless after 1. Back in Washington,
Leading off for the
D.C.
Cardinals,
Second inning
second
set to
baseman,
go.
Nolan
Here's
Gorman.
Nolan Gorman. Parker back to work. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Frustrating end to the
Batting
at-bat for the
fifth,
hitter,
third
and I'm
baseman,
sure that's going
Nolan
to sit on him for a little
Arenado.
while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
So now it's Nolan Arenado, and that drops in for a
0-1.
strike. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman, at El Toro High School in California. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that's not the best two-strike
Batting sixth,
fastball I've
catcher,
seen, but
Ivan
certainly got away with the
Herrera.
location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and
He's under it at first, and that'll do it. And down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off
Bottom of
for
the second.
Washington,
Now, James
left
Wood.
fielder,
this kid picked up in a
James Wood.
trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
0-2's the count.
Next offering is
watch out.
outside. That's
Ball, that's off the
inside.
plate.
2-2. And that one
3-2.
cutting but missing down low. Got him looking. 1 out.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And now it's Luis Garcia. And the first offering is not close. One out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. No score here in the second.
That's ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. The shortstop takes the ball. Lifted in the air, right field. Newbar moves under it. And that'll do it. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's the shortstop at the play. Mason Wynn. Wynn matched a homer in his last game.
Counts 1-0. That's ball 2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
There's a high chopper, but it kicks foul. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Next is the designated hitter, Jordan Walker. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. Walker in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Top of the third, no score. Next offering is in for a strike. Late on that fastball.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
So 2 down now, and here is Victor Scott. Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Right fielder, Stone Garrett.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Outside low. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One and two now. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Ruiz.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
0-1's the count.
Ruiz with a homer in his last game.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And now 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Goes down looking.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling. You think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. In there for strike one.
0-1.
Two outs. There's the strike up high. And it's 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. 9 straight retired here to start the game. No score.
I'm about to shake up the system. I'm about to do something different. I'm about to change up the game. They can't look away. Yeah, there's no competition.
And we're back.
Leading
John
off
Sciambi
for
with
the
Chris
Cardinals,
Singleton.
right fielder,
And set to lead off the fourth,
Newtbar.
Lars Nootbaar. And he deals. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and
Now
got
batting
something he
left
could handle.
fielder,
I love the
Brendan
approach he
Donovan.
had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And the batter now, Brendan Donovan. He's 0 for 1. Lined into right. And there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this
That's
point.
out.
That one outside, and that's ball one.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That one's in there, and the count 1-2. And there's a ball. That's outside. And the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Nootbaar, the runner at second with 1 away. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Splits the plate, 0-1. Pulls that one foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Next
One
pitch
ball,
misses
2
way
strikes.
outside. And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied. 0-0. Bottom 4, and stepping in is the speedy Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
Pitch misses there. 1-0.
You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And another ball. There's a strike, and the count is 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
On the ground to third. Whips it across. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
You go ahead and the count 3-1. I think as a leadoff man that's got the ability to change the game with your speed, you want to really, really lock in on your pitch in that 3-1 count. And he hit a borderline pitch there. That's just adjustments you want to see a kid make. He didn't make it in that at bat.
And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One gone, runner at first. And now here is Nathaniel Lowe. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Runner goes again. Strike in there. He'll score, and they trail by 1. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. And he's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Struck out looking his first time. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And the sweeper is in for a strike.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
That one missed. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one misses. 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. In the air, right field. Newt Bar moves under it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. So they get 1 run on 2 base hits, an error, and a runner left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Nationals 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for the
pitcher's duel
Cardinals.
so
Third
far.
baseman,
Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Parker back to work. Popped up. Low. Moving under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And now it's Ivan
catcher,
Herrera.
Ivan
0 for
Herrera.
1 with a flyout. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Caught looking his first time up. Way high with that one. Ball 1. Herrera, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Ball 2.
Runner takes off. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. To second, Abrams. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Nationals 1 and the Cardinals nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Garrett now at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Man at second. And that is out of play. Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything
Now
down at the
batting,
knees and
catcher,
below. And some
Gabriel
guys are good low ball
Cruz.
hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Next to hit for the Nats, Barrett Ruiz. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That missed
1-0.
inside, and that's ball one. And a foul ball. One out, the runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. The 1-1 is fouled off. Struck him out looking. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boogie, you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
And the batter now, Paul DeYoung. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Top of the zone for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. Just off the outside corner. Now 1-2. In the dirt, but kept close. Down the line, it's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacob Young.
Next to hit, Jacob Young, 1 for 2. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kyle Leahy up and throwing. Fernandez getting cranked up as well. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 5. It's the Nationals 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in Nationals Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the Cardinal DH, Jordan Walker.
Well, on
Nope.
paper,
That's
it's favorable to
inside.
have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Fought off foul. Upstairs. And that's
Thank you.
downstairs. And it's 3-2.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one misses.
Outside.
So a
Ball four.
leadoff walk.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the
Now
zone.
batting,
That's a
the center
stone cold
fielder,
take.
Victor Scott.
Here's a
the
speed
second.
threat, Victor Scott.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels
Count
like it's
1-0.
really important to getting back into this ball game. Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Snap throw to first.
No, he's
and
in
he
there.
just got his hand in there. Way
Whoa,
inside, gets out of the way. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Ball.
This
Down.
one in the dirt. No advance from the runner, but it's 3-0 now. Lars Nootbaar in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball
That's ball
4,
four.
2 aboard.
Victor.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much
Up next
gifted
for
at
the
first base with a
Cardinals,
quick
right
free
fielder,
pass.
Lars
First
Nootbaar.
and second, no outs. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Lars Nootbaar. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Fouled off. He was late. On the ground to the
Foul.
left. And that's just foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ball 1 there. Outside
That's ball
low,
2.
and it's 2-2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play. A perfect example right
Up
there.
next
That
for the
plate
Cardinals,
discipline,
left
it
fielder,
pays off.
Brendan
The
Donovan.
deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. And that one upstairs.
Ball one, no strikes.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one misses, and the count's full. Bases loaded, nobody out. Line drive, base hit, one run is in. Another comes in to score. We are tied at 2.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. You often hear the phrase short to it and long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Go ahead run on base, and now the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. That's too low, and that's ball one.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Nootbaar on second. Donovan on at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Jorge Lopez getting loose out there. Sims warming up as well. Late swing, fouled off. Strike 3, got him swinging. And that is a big first out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Gorman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Breaking ball misses down and away.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
1 out. Runners at first and second. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2 on, 1 out. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Nolan Arenado in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Mitchell Parker won't go any further, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back.
Now Now pitching for
Righty
the
reliever out of the
Nationals.
pen, number 68.
Number 68.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch way upstairs. First and second, 2 down.
Nope, that's down.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's way high. And that's ball 3. Ivan Herrera in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Rips one to right, down the line, and it's foul. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. There's a swing and a drive from Arenado. Deep to left. That's back there. Going, gone! And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 5-2. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And now, Ivan Herrera. Off the plate inside. Ball 1. Herrera goes 5 feet 11 inches, 24 years old, and he was born in Panama. 2 out, space is empty. That's to third, to Young. Throws across the diamond. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run homer. It's 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Washington, D.C., well, we go bottom 6. Digging in, Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Well, these Nats being a little too patient at the plate in this game. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts looking we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now.
Way high.
I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that one fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Good job to fight that one off. 2-2 now. Swing and a ball popped up. Win. One away.
Now batting, left fielder, James Wood.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, James Wood. That's a strike. Way out front for strike two.
0-2 is the
Base
count.
is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss. Sonny Gray with the strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing
Now
does.
batting,
Huge
second
movement. It's so
baseman,
difficult to get on the
Luis
same plane and even
Garcia.
think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Way outside, and that is ball one. There's a strike.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J.
Abrams down. And that one is inside. Movement in the bullpen. Kyle Leahy, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Swings through that.
1-1.
Garcia leads off first with two down to the inning. And that one
That's low.
cutting but missing down low. Outside.
that pitch is out.
And now 3-1. Stone Garrett up next for Washington. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
We got
Great
full
RBI
count.
spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouls it back with two strikes. On the ground right side, and it stays fair. Lead runner around second. Garcia around third. He will score.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base pass. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sonny Gray will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Kyle Leahy takes over on the mound.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Stone Garrett digs in now. Right through there for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One for the Nationals on this RBI double. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the
Nationals.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Derek Law.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Shortstop, Mason Wynn.
And that clips the inside corner. That one
I got a ball,
misses.
one strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. He is struck out, and he is walked. Ball one low.
Down.
Just
Ball, that's
missed.
outside.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowering away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Scott in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Nationals 3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. gets the call. It's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And it's 1-1. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Now the third baseman, Paul DeYoung. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Just missed. Swings and misses. And it's 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Out to center. Scott gets under it. Corrals it. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting. Designated
And now the DH, Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 3. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
The 0-1. And ball 1. The Nationals trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Just missed. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. DJ Hurts.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year. So this seems like a calculated move.
Lars
Nootbaar getting ready to hit.
Right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
That missed by a lot. 1-0. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Jorge Lopez looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. The lefty, the 1-0. And another ball.
2-0.
There's a strike. Now 2-1. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a pop-up. DeYoung hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, Garcia sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Good fade and sinking action in that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Contreras.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch just misses. And that drops in for a strike. Pitch is in the dirt. 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. And Contreras is retired. St. Louis goes down in order. Redbirds down quietly. And it remains 5-3.
Blessing the land with all the madness going on. Feel good to jam. And baby, let the bass breathe. Cruising on the beat like
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, JoJo Romero.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now up for Washington, Jacob Young.
Center fielder, Jacob Young.
Nasty pitch right there. And that is strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Helsley getting ready to go. And that one almost hit him. That one fouled off. Outside low, and the count is even 2-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Low in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Not close with that one. And the count now 2-0.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
And another ball. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Swing and a pop-up. Gorman brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. through 8 full. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Nationals 3. And we're back. We go to the 9th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman. Cruz back to work. Cruz, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jackson Rutledge, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And it chases that one. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Nato comes in to take his cuts. He's been a difference maker in this one with what he did back in the 6th.
No doubt, Boog, a huge 3-run homer, and it's one of the key moments in this game.
Close, but called a ball, and it's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Inside, and it's 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Wood hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Ivan Herrera.
2 down, base is empty. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. First pitch misses. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. So they make short work of him there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Nationals 3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Helsley.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia.
Second baseman, Luis Garcia.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
0-1. Fastball is outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
He's 2 outs away. Next to hit for the Nats, C.J. Abrams. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 1. The Nats down by a pair. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The shortstop takes the ball. The 2-1. And there's a ball. Draws the walk there, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. You can drive a ball like that. More often than not, you're picking up enough. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Ruiz will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Yeah, that's fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that one fouled off. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Oh, he hit him, and that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So bases loaded with 1 away. And now up for Washington, Paul DeYoung.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. A big run scores on the sac fly, and now they trail by 1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So it's their last chance in this one. Ahmed Rosario digging in for the Nationals. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Next pitch is outside. 2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Helsley is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, all you want is a chance going to that final frame. They got some base runners, had the tying run at second, the winning run at first, just couldn't come through with the big hit. On the other side, nice job to battle through it, close out the win.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.